All right, back. Sorry for that. We had to edit that last. Well, you guys didn't see the last take, but we had to redo this.
We had to redo it because we
Technical
said
difficulties.
technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
technical difficulties.
But what's up, y'all? This is your boy Story Parker. Along with me
Con.
is
I'll say con. Con sounds better. Confetti's too much. It's like con. It's con.
Con.
I'm a con.
You gonna be confetti next week, or you
Yeah, I'll just be. That's the nickname. Confetti, but con could be it's a simple,
Con.
you know.
I feel it. All right, so today we wanna talk about just like enlightenment, and how, if we want to talk about a point in your life where you felt like something, like you changed, or something had like an impact on how you looked at things, or your view on social, I don't know, the social norms, or just society, or just anything. So what would you say is like your...
The other one I said in the other segment that got deleted, well, not going to be posted. It was about like, if you both could relate growing up or whatnot, being like, kind of ostracized, like teased as a bully to the kid or whatnot, how that can affect you. But I'm gonna go a little more in detail. I mean, it's not no special story. A lot of people could fall in this boat, or a lot of people can relate. But it's like a pattern and like a buildup of everything, like building up over time. So it goes from like, say, being bullied through like, say, grade school or as a kid, and then being kind of like ostracized from, say, your family and friends, and having people walk in and out your life a lot, having people put you down a lot. I have a lot built up, I have like my own story, a little history. So all that throughout time, this made me kind of, like I said it before, kind of like I'm empathetic. I try to put myself in other people's boat. I'm not a horrible person at all, but at the same time, it's like similar. I'm like, one, I overthink a lot, over analytical, and kind of similar to you, kind of like have my guard up basically. I know like once it's down, I'm very like vulnerable, so I try to like to avoid that. I try to like not put on the front, but it's like I try to like, it could go. Everybody's capable of being anything. You could be the nice person today, the nicest person today, and then a complete monster tomorrow. I feel like I could go in between, so I could be real nice and cool with you, but I could also go real. So it's like it's not like me faking. I could just flip it just like that.
I'm the complete opposite. Like, it sounds like you have a balance.
It's not even a balance. It's just like I'm unpredictable. I could go from like literally one moment like chilling, like cool with you, but it's like, don't think that just because I'm cool with you or like we're buddy to buddy, if you cross me and do some messed up thing, I could go like to your best friend to enemy real fast. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
But do you feel like you have a balance in like being like nice and being...
Not anymore. Nice. I don't really care to be nice anymore. It's like I don't want to be a monster to nobody, but at the same time, I try to be authentic or transparent. I'm very transparent. So what I feel at the moment, I'm feeling without me even saying anything. My vibe or energy that I give you would tell you how I'm feeling or whatnot about a situation, about a person. And it may not be or it's not always a good thing, but it's being real. Like a lot of time when you do things that people don't like, say you're not a bad person, or people deem you as a bad person, they say, "Oh, you're fake." It's like, no, that's being fake. Bro, I'm real. Like, I'm real how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
This is the balance part when I say whether you're balanced. Because for me, as real as I want to be with somebody, and if somebody does something really like or something of like that, I'm gonna take of offense. I don't have the balance of like just handling it like, or not like I'm gonna be violent or like punch them in the face.
Of course.
But like, it's just like how I attack it. So it's like somebody says something rude to me, I either have the choice of coming up with, but that's the thing, I don't have the balance. It's either I'm gonna do that, which you just did, which is OD,
I know what you mean,
or I'm just gonna just be like, turn the cheek.
It's kind of like black and white,
right?
One extreme to the, I know what you mean.
It's like I don't have that balance, and that's something that I wish I had. Like, I wish I had a balance of just like my emotions, and I don't have that. That's something that I notice. Like, I could either be really nice or I could be really mean.
But the thing is, one, that's emotional intelligence, like being able to like, once you understand yourself, that's good in itself, because some people don't understand how they feel, like understand why they do what they do.
Right.
That's emotional intelligence. But also, do you feel bad? Like all right, say you do something really bad, or like you're really mean or rude.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I feel like a lot of people, and this is where the fake part comes in. I'm not trying to. Who am I to call you fake or not? You know you, right? Anyway, so basically, a lot of people are nice or kind sometimes out of the sake of an image they're trying to portray or the sake of what others may think about them. So if you really don't care about what people think about you, you are who you are. Like you don't try to hide who you are. So like example, I'm not gonna Donald Trump. I respect the man in terms of like him being he's controversial. Yes, he could be not the easiest person to like logic with. Yes, but at least he's real. He doesn't he speaks his mind. He's basically he's transparent. There's no faking with him. He's like he tells you
Straight
as
to
it
the
is,
point.
and I respect that. Rather than somebody who kind of like anybody who puts on a facade or like some front, and you can read right through it. I was like, I know in your heart or I know the person you're not what you try to put yourself out to be. You know what I'm saying? I can respect it at least. So I was asking you, like, when you're mean to others, when I see you're not in the best mood, do you feel bad afterwards? Like, does your conscience get to you?
Absolutely.
Really?
Like I be feeling terrible. Like that's the thing. I'm trying to think of a time where like I did something really bad, and I'm sure I have because I definitely. But that's the thing, like, because I used to have really bad anger issues. Like I used to have really like I would, back when I was in like grade school, like somebody did something like mean to me, I would snap
my
like
juice
that.
box, bro. Don't touch the juice box.
I would literally snap like that. It was a dub.
Yeah.
But it's kind. But now that I'm aware of that, that's the thing. Like, wait, what was your question? I'm sorry. Do I have that?
Oh, like, do you? Does your conscience or does your like feeling of like feeling bad after?
Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah, I feel so. I'm like when I did at the time, I definitely did feel bad. But that's the thing. That's why I don't. That's why I don't do that. Like I don't do it to that extreme. Like I don't, because I know that I'm gonna feel really bad after.
So
and I know. So
that's balance though. You say you didn't have that is balance. In a
it's
sense,
balance, but it's like I don't. But it's like it's not as balanced, I guess. But it's not because like it's not balanced because like there's no. I should be like in a neutral spot. Instead, like I'm on instead of being on 10 or 1, like I should be on 5. I'm on 1. I'm either on 1 or a 10.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not on like 5 where it's like a bit of both, where I can apply both,
Yeah.
And I wish I was at that. So that's why like I choose to be on 1 as opposed to 10, because it's like if I'm at 10, who knows what's gonna not saying I'm gonna do something crazy like
what is like
I'm gonna try to kill somebody. I'm not that crazy. We all have our little crazy moments. But, crazy moments. Yeah, but it's not to that extreme. The most I'll do is probably like fight somebody. But it's not to the point where like I'm gonna try to kill them or anything. But it's like I don't even want to get to that point.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't want to fight you.
Like basically act out of like emotion, being emotional at a time of like distress or circumstance can tend to lead to circumstances that are unfortunate and is this unlogical. You know what I'm saying? You do something out of the say of how you feel in the moment. You tend to not think or process things rationally or make the right decisions because you're in the moment.
Right. And some people feel good when they fight or when they when they handle a situation. Me, I like when it's like a lot of drama. Like I hate that feeling. I get this feeling of just like I'm not comfortable with it.
Right.
I hate it.
Some people like
I get this anxiety, and that's why like I don't like drama. I guess people like drama because they're able to work through it. But me, it's not me. I don't like being around drama. Like I get anxiety and it causes me to probably like snap out of nowhere and do something that I'm gonna regret.
Right.
I know
what you mean.
So to avoid that, I just don't associate myself around that. But I definitely do. That's definitely why I don't reach 10, because like I'm know for a fact that I'm gonna feel bad for what I did. I'm gonna be like, man, like I'm the type that reflects on things and what I do. So I know for a fact that I'm gonna be like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Like,
yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from, and that's a good thing to maybe to like reflect and like say, remorse and whatnot, because that shows the end of the day we're human. We all have our flaws. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
like you could do a bad thing. Then because somebody bad in their actions doesn't necessitate them being a bad person. You could be good in your heart, but just do bad things, maybe through experience, maybe through upbringing. You never know circumstance. But like with you, I mean, not with you, but like, all right, so like, what that, cause like for me, I try to apply discretion. So like, say example, not eye for an eye, but somebody that was to say like do you wrong or not. if I do something bad back at you, I'm not gonna feel bad afterwards because it's like you did something bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So if I feel you're a good person and I did something that's wrong to you, I wouldn't even want to do nothing wrong to you. I'm not gonna harm anybody.
I'm
Or
also
mess with,
right,
yeah.
and I'm also the type to believe that what goes around comes
You
around.
believe that? I don't believe that fully, bro.
I low key do a little.
Karma.
I believe I like low key believe in karma.
I don't. There's too much corruptness in this world that people sleep well at night with. That does not get any kind of justice or whatnot. That
But I
none of
feel
us
like it
even.
still bites them. Like
Maybe not. Maybe their family or maybe the next generation of kids. But I don't think necessarily. I feel like karma is not universal.
but as much that's the thing. I feel like they want you to believe that. That's the whole thing.
What if karma is implemented to try to push people to do the right thing? If you tell people everything in itself, it kind of has this also like a ulterior inner motive with it. So like religion, religion itself. Not saying that. Say if you believe what you believe in. I'm not saying God isn't real. I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody. But one thing about religion though, it's also made to create order and kind of like equilibrium in the world because everybody is running around like like well like barbaric like or anything. There's no moral code system. There's no laws or anything. It'll be like anarchy. That's anarchy. It will be like the purge or something. You know what I'm trying to say? So similar to karma. I feel like karma is also it's a thing also that was implemented in it's like
you feel like it's like a social like
a social construct. It's a social construct to like give people to try to like through a higher force
to make
kind
them
of like
feel
pushing you to do the right thing. So I want to steal this, but because I may get something stolen back from me, it kind of pushes me away to doing the right thing. But in my heart or in my nature, I wouldn't necessarily do that. Same with the law. The law deters you to do the right thing. I'm not saying that people all the time want to do because sometimes you can do something wrong and not even know that it's wrong, depending on like what circumstance you're in or what side of the world you live in. You know what I'm trying to say? But having that precedent there, having that kind of like what's the word? What's the word? Having that what's the I don't know. My mind is wandering right now. But basically having that principle there or having that thing there creates justice or conformity in itself. If that makes sense.
Nah, I hear that. Nah, but I don't know. Like for me, a point to go back to the whole enlightenment part.
Yeah.
I feel like a point that enlightened me was it was actually this year.
This year?
Like this year, for all y'all don't know, I'm an artist. I sing, I write music, I make beats. But I just joined like this vocal group with this guy who's like a professional. Like this dude worked with like the greats. He worked with like Alicia Keys, Katy Perry. Like he's like a certified like vocal coach. And he has a group, so it's like a group of people. Like it's just all like aspiring artists, who come to get their voice right. So and a lot of the people I'm around, they're very religious.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been around it a lot. I grew up going. I went to church when I was younger.
Right. Okay.
But I didn't. There was a point where like I didn't go.
Yeah.
My family just stopped going. I don't know why. I think it was also because I was just engaged in activities. But there was just a point where like I just didn't go, and then there was a point where like I just stopped believing in God because I'm just like, life. It's like all these things happen to you. Like, well, why is God creating this for me? Like, why is this the case?
Right.
If God loves me so much, why is He providing this reality for me?
Right.
So, but what I've learned through time is like, Kanye has like this line in this song where he says, God don't ever give me problems I can't handle. So please don't ever give me records I can't sample. Minus the second part, but I feel like God only gives you things, situations that you're able to handle, that He knows that you're capable of getting through.
Wait, to add on real quick, real quick, I agree with you with that, and also He may also give you things that you cannot handle in like your prior state, but because of the pressure that you succumbed and circumvented and whatnot, created a stronger you. You evolved. So I couldn't handle this pressure before, but I handled it. I pushed past my feet, my limit. So now, because I tackled and I came out top, now I have a higher capacity to handle things.
But I think handling it is not. I think handling it is getting through it. So that could also, if you let's say like somebody does something mean to you, right?
Yeah.
you have the choice of having what they said to you or whatever they did to you have an impact on you in a way that like where it controls you, where it like kind of just like makes you like a bad person. You know how people like, you know, they say hurt people hurt people.
Like,
You know how they say like hurt people hurt people.
hurt people. Oh, hurt people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah.
if you're hurt, you're gonna like, you
Hurt
know,
others.
hurt others. You're gonna pretty much hurt, you know, based
Say
off that
it's
one person, what they did to you. So it's like you have the option of doing that, but you also have the option of just like figuring out like, well, what did I learn from this situation?
yeah.
Not looking at that L, as we like to call it.
The bigger.
Look at the bigger picture, not looking at it as a loss,
Yeah.
but try to look at it as a lesson.
It,
So try to see like what did I learn from this?
gotta stop. Yeah, we
Oh,
came in. We
man.
came in late at 2:30, so we
Oh,
didn't get
okay.
much time to begin.
Man, all right. Well,
Well,
that's our cue,
it's a
and
cue.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We will be back next Tuesday.
Huge.
It's your boy Story, and
Confetti, whatever.
we'll be back story time next week. Y'all stay blessed. All right.
Stay blessed.
Yeah, we did come late. Wait, so our show usually starts at 2, right?
I thought you said 2:30 today. I thought it was at 2.
I said